No, I'm upset. Guys, don't worry, I'm not actually upset. Okay. I've already been playing this game for like an hour off stream to grind out the story mode so that we can actually play. Oh, wait. No. We were gonna do the event. Yeah. This is the last chapter of the After Vow event. On the day of the ceremony, the venue is bustling. The atmosphere radiates pure happiness. I stand at the entrance and watch couples enjoying themselves. I feel a great sense of accomplishment.
Here, for the lovely planner who created this happiness.
You look stunning, sir. An exquisite bouquet appears before my eyes, and its refreshing fragrance envelops me. I'm doing the motion, I promise. Take the bouquet, put my arm around Raphael's neck, and stand on my tiptoes to kiss him on the cheek. Thanks for the advisor who helped me create this happiness. He offers his arm for me to hold on to when we stroll down the venue. We admire our handiwork. A melodious, graceful soprano voice fills the air. Talia, standing on a stage adorned with flowers, smiles. She acknowledges us with a greeting.
It's time.
For what?
Lemurians make their most important vows when they're accompanied by their family's songs. We believe they protect the vows and serve as a blessing.
He gives me a mischievous wink.
And Talia isn't someone who accepts invitations to perform at just any ceremony.
You sneaky little guy. Raphael takes my hand. He walks on the soft carpet that's covered in flowers to reach the Bell of Vows. Even though I've been here multiple times already, walking across this carpet while wearing formal attire feels strangely magical.
Same. I know what this magical feeling is called, too.
The tree's shadows sway gently. The evening light filters through their canopy and casts a warm golden glow across his profile. I tickle his palm. Well, what is it? I swear on my Jacobs. Yeah. Smiling, Raphael turns his head and whispers into my ear.
Happiness.
Sir, I thought you were gonna say love. Talia's distant singing echoes like a blessing from the ocean. It envelops us. Dusk has arrived, and when the sunset almost touches the horizon, we're under the Bell of Vows. Raphael, you've always shared Lemurian myths and customs with me. Now I have a story I want to share with you. They say vows exchanged under a bell are carried to the gods, and they can never be broken.
I could tell you another Lemurian tale right now, but I'd like to share with you a story of my own. I've imagined this moment countless times. The scenery was always different, though, yet one thing never changed. The hand I held was yours.
He holds out his hand to me.
Can you give me your hand?
Of course. He takes out a watch and carefully puts it on my wrist. The dial features a flame lily, and it's embroidered with luminescent silk threads that shimmer iridescently. Their colors will never fade.
The vows we make today will be etched into time itself. I want to use this so I can be present in every moment of your life, even when we're apart.
I gently trace the flame lily on the watch's face. A flame lily that never fades. Should we add forever to its meaning?
Like this flame lily, our time together will never disappear.
Slightly moist, the evening breeze blows past us as I give my gift box to Raphael. Raphael takes out the coral brush from the box and his expression softens.
You remembered the story I told you.
I take the brush and use it to trace the lines on his palm. Lemurians give coral branches to the people they love. and I want my beloved to use his coral brush to paint the happiness he sees. Dang. The sunlight ignites like a spark in his gaze. He tightens his grip on my hand and embraces me. The bouquet in my hand falls to the ground. It rests with the other flowers that decorate the carpet.
My heart belongs only to you. In every moment, every minute, and every second. It doesn't matter if it's in the past, the present, or the future. Will you give your heart to me?
Yes. Raphael, this heart has been yours for a long time. I raise my hand and look into his eyes, whose passion burns for me and me alone.
I imagined this countless times before, but none of my fantasies can compare to right now. I wonder, will I wake up when the bell rings and realize everything is just an illusion?
I get to pat him on the head! Yay! Even if that happened, I'd give you the same answer. Seagulls take flight. The breeze carries the profound toll of a bell to a place that transcends time and space. Raphael lowers his head. His kiss is like a floating feather, a blooming flower in this moment. Once the ceremony ends, Raphael brings me back to his art studio. Soft moonlight filters through the gauze curtains and illuminates an unfinished painting by the window. It depicts the underwater scene we once fell into.
After you found me at the clock shop, I went back to the spatial anomaly, but that space vanished after I collected the filaments from the rainbow worms. You'll only see a river there now. If it weren't for the filaments I still had, I could have believed it was all just a beautiful, fleeting dream.
I touch the center of the canvas where the rainbow worms drift across the painting. It might have been a dream if you were the only one who saw it. But if two people went there and shared that memory, well, then it's happiness that only belongs to us. Raphael opens his palm to reveal his new coral paintbrush.
Since we're witnesses to this happiness, would you like to prove its existence with me?
I take the paintbrush. Raphael guides my hand as we paint. That's a lot. That's a lot. Brushstroke by brushstroke, that underwater realm is etched into our memories. Do we consider this our alone time?
Yup. Using our current alone time to paint the time we shared in the past. I believe this is what happiness looks like.
Messages, messages, messages. To the surprise of no one, our ceremony turned out amazing when the two of us walked together, and the results were extraordinary. Which part of the preparation process did you enjoy the most? And you can't say you loved everything. The day of the ceremony doesn't count as part of the preparation process either. Why so picky? Well, let me think about it. Okay, got it. My favorite was the short breaks between each part where, like those leisurely moments when we could take a breather. Finding a shady spot with you and talking about stuff that had nothing to do with the ceremony. Even the most ordinary topics became really fun in that setting. Even though the work of the event planner and planning advisor is over, the coral paintbrush has officially started its job. What do you want to paint with it? You should first ask whether I can even bear to use something so precious for painting. But for a paintbrush, if it can't be used to create, then its whole existence would be pointless. So the dilemma is in your hands again. What do you want me to paint with it? Why don't we designate it as our exclusive memory paintbrush? From now on, we'll use it specifically to capture all the little moments we experience together. Good idea. And it works out, since I have plenty of other paintbrushes. We can categorize them and assign each one specific content to handle. This one paints still life, that one does landscapes. Yep, that's Lincoln. Even painting requires assigning responsibility to every brush. Why don't we let the planet briefly return to our job and we can plan this together? Okay, now I wanna roll for this. I used some of my diamonds to get some vouchers. Nice. All right, another one. Alright. I also got some vouchers for this one, so let's go! An immediate 4-star. Another 4-star! Yo! That's 2. I can rank that one up. Awesome. Well, let me just real quickly do this and go for another pull. Yo, that's a 5-star! It's probably Caleb's. Caleb is my least favorite so far, and I haven't even met Silas. Just Silas's vibes are like better than Caleb's vibes right now. But then again, I haven't. Oh, hey Raphael, what's up? Oh my gosh. Hello, Xavier.
Where's that photo? The album should be...
Mm-hmm.
Why are you on my screen? Why are we in a video call?
I love you so much, Xavier.
Well, now we can talk. I haven't seen you in the last few days.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Your face is pale. Are you sick? And the light around you. It doesn't look like evil. More like light pollution. You can't see it? I'll send you a screenshot. You're using a filter. Really? It looks real.
Oh my gosh.
It's back to normal now. Why are you laughing? Did you put a silly filter on me? update the app. Oh, there's a lot to choose from. I never noticed it before. Your face went from flat to round. It's interesting.
Makes no sense,
This
buddy.
filter is nice. I'll set it as the default and video call you more often. Which one? It's not important. Only I can see it anyway.
Dang, dude.
You're sweating. Literally and figuratively.
That makes no sense.
Don't block the camera. I haven't taken a screenshot yet.
Huh? Was someone mean to you? It's the rubber duckies at the seafood restaurant. Usually they randomly give you one each with each order, and every time I received a different ducky, only one more to get the whole set. But for the past 2 weeks, I've made no progress. Why do you need the full set? Will the last one be a lonely ducky? Yes, but also, like, it's the only one with a hat and sunglasses. It's so flashy, so cool. Don't you think it looks like you? Why don't you write down what duck you need and get the staff to look into it for you? Nah, this whole want but can't have situation suits me. Anticipation, disappointment, doubt, emptiness, in that order, over and over again. No, don't do that. No. Not every day you can experience all that at once. You're not talking about your paintings. Just tell me next time. Leave the ducks alone. They don't mind just a little bored from being stuck in the studio all day. Was thinking about how I haven't seen you in a few days. They were quacking up a storm trying to get me to ask you. It's nice out tonight, so why don't we take a walk? Okay. Story. Wait, do we have time for story? We have time for, like, one story. Okay. Thanks to Xavier temporarily synchronizing our access privileges, I am able to use the highest ranked database in the Hunters Association. After spending most of the day searching, a news article from 2 years ago catches my eye. Located in the heart of Lincoln City, a man in his 50s was murdered in a luxurious apartment. The killer has never been caught. All the evidence points to Anakinus, but it's still not enough to be certain. An unsolved case. If Anakinus is the culprit, then they're clearly able to manipulate the media. But they didn't. Maybe they're trying to send a message. Even though the association blocked all insider channels, there are some encrypted ones. For a small fee, a person can locate the source. Hi. All I got is a single crime photo and a bad audio clip. Still want them? Yeah. Why are you looking into Anakinus? Got a score to settle? Wasn't there a policy about not asking about our pasts? Users 23412 has sent you a photo and an audio file. After they are opened, both will be automatically deleted once 3 minutes has passed. Accept? Yes. The photo finishes downloading. It takes up the entire screen. There is a room filled with classic furniture. An untouched bottle of expensive wine sits on the nightstand. It appears its owner died before he could have a chance to celebrate. Wearing a bathrobe, the man lies morose out by the door. The intricately embroidered carpet beneath him is soaked in dark red blood. A wisp of smoke slowly spirals out of the bullet hole in his chest. Like a crimson carnation blooms from his blood-soaked shirt. The photo was apparently taken just before the feed was cut, but no weapons or traces were left behind at the crime scene. The police investigation reveals that aside from the victim, there were 3 other individuals. How do they know? The recording had the sounds of footsteps of 2 people along with the conversation. Who was the victim? They say he's an important researcher for Evers biopharmaceutical company. Have you heard of Ever before? They're a well-known name. Honest kindness wouldn't leave behind an obvious trail. They must have done it intentionally to warn or threaten certain individuals. After thinking about it more, I decide to play the audio file again.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, you won't have to worry about it now.
The screen cuts through the air and what follows is silence and then harsh static. I keep replaying the clip over and over, trying to etch his voice into my memory. As this cursor is about to click the X in the top right corner, a new message stops me. Are you interested in the N109 zone because you're looking for work? A new bounty has been put up. Want to take a look? Let me earn that referral pay. Who's the target? My boy! After seeing the photo, a chill runs down my spine. The person in the photo is Raphael. Okay, we have time for one more. Sorry. Raphael's front door is slightly open, similar to how it was during my last visit. A silver light peeks through the gap. I gently push the door and watch my step. Sculptures, easels, painting supplies are everywhere. Raphael is on the floor. He's not moving. Raphael! I quickly approach him and lean down. Our faces are a breath apart. Raphael's expression is peaceful, as if he's lost in a dream. I put my finger near his nose and feel his soft breath against my skin. He's still alive. A breath passes the white curtains by the window and litters the floor with sheets of drawing paper. I bend down to pick one up. Some of the messy sketches depict splendid architecture, others surging waves. Some sketches are so abstract that I can't tell what they are. They do share one thing in common, however. Written on the bottom right-hand corner is a tiny word. Lumeria. Hey buddy. Still sleepy, he looks my way with a half-lidded gaze. I step back and knock over a pot filled with brushes. Liquid spills, lush green trees, blue skies, and white clouds from outside reflected on the surface.
You're here?
Yep. Raphael, are you okay? After staring at me for a long time, Raphael suddenly moves his head and holds out his hand. What are you doing?
Pull me up.
Okay, buddy. Can't you do it yourself?
Hurry. Help me get off the floor.
The moment I take his hand, Raphael yanks me down. Of course he did! You!
You're really nice. You worry about my well-being and even accompany me to lunch. So, do you see anything suspicious?
Everyone was staring at the haphazardly parked sports car outside. Sports
Isn't
car.
it awesome? My car installation art. It's one of a kind.
Now what? Now what? There's a crowd swarming your car. How can we leave?
Having a bunch of people is the best cover. If anything dangerous shows up, we ditch the car and sprint through the back door. It's like vanishing into thin air.
I take a deep breath and calm myself. You already knew the people in the N109 zone were targeting you?
Yeah, it's a long story. But to make a long story short, someone in the N109 zone wanted me to paint a painting, but I told them no.
Out of nowhere, Raphael pulls out a carbon fiber pen, smooths out a napkin on the table, and starts doodling. They want to kill you over a painting? Is your art that special?
Well, yeah. They discovered the secret message in my painting, which would lead them to their heart's desire.
I haven't seen many of Raphael's paintings, but the one at Raymond's house left a lasting impression on me. I recall my memories of that time and realize an important clue. Is what they're after related to the illusion in your paintings? His pen stops moving and creates a large blot of ink in the napkin.
An illusion? What did you see?
I saw a young girl on the beach. She was singing a song I didn't understand. It sounded sad. Is the painting special because you used the coral stone from that day?
Yup. I heard it's kinda rare. It was found near the bottom of the ocean, in a place called Lemuria. That location is brimming with rare treasures. Even a tiny bit of coral can make you feel like you're in a world of dreams. If you grind the coral stone into pigment, you can immerse the viewer in a pretty dream created by the artist.
He speaks of this crazy story, but his voice doesn't waver. He seems to be telling the truth. I have no choice but to hide my skepticism. Raphael twirls his pen between his fingers and looks into my eyes.
Anyway, guess you're not here because you're concerned about my safety, yeah?
Well, I mean, Raphael, you have a bounty on your head from the N109 zone. That means you've heard of it before. I need to go there and find something. It's really important. Aside from barging in, I don't know how to enter that place. My hint is as clear as day. But after giving it some thought, Raphael shakes his head. His expression is one of nonchalance.
Lincoln has become even more dangerous, and now you're talking about entering a labyrinth? Forget about it. A hunter like you just going in there is like a lamb walking into a tiger's den.
His words leave me disheartened, but he isn't wrong. Since you're safe and sound, I'll get going. As I'm about to get up from my chair, Raphael grabs my hand.
Wait,
Yeah? Huh?
someone's following us.
Raphael loosens his grip. He speaks as he sets down the pen and pushes the napkin towards me. With a few strokes, he sketches the layout of the restaurant on it. A man wearing a black jacket sits behind us to the right. He's slouching, perfectly hidden behind a potted plant. He's already here?
Not sure, but since he's acting all shady, he's definitely not one of my fans.
I raise my arm and activate the watch on my wrist. A palm-sized holographic map appears before Raphael and me. We'll sneak out from the back, run through the mall, exit on the north side. Then we'll circle around until we reach an alley behind the flower shop.
You know, you're a really good hunter.
Thank you, buddy. When you see the big picture, you need some bait. You need to use some bait. I look up, noting the passing crowds and reflected in the window. A group of high school students who just got off school trickle through the door. It's time. Ooh, we got some stuff happening here. But, however, but... Wait, why are the captions not working? Hello? 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 Oh my gosh. This is never... Hello? Oh no. Hello? Oh. Well. Good I will see you for the Phantom X stream.